Good morning. Today is the 15th of January 2021, and I'm currently working on the album Win, Fail, Win, and I just had to get some things off my chest, so I decided to make this video and call it the dedications, right? Like, and the people that I would like to dedicate it to the most obviously are my three baby mothers. I would love to dedicate Win, Fail, Win to, and I just, like Barbara Marsh. I love you, Barbara, and you're my Win, Fail, Win. Your Barbara Marsh is my win because one, she had my child Drayton, and she could never take that away from me. We had our family like she promised me and stuff like that. And she's my fail because she promised that we'll always be a family together forever, and we're not a family together right now. But she's also a win because if she didn't give up on her family the way she promised that we'll always stay together forever, her quote is literally, "I'll always want our family together, Darren." And she said that to me, she said that to my son, and we can be together right now as a family. But Barbara is a win and a fail and a win. Her fail is her giving up on our family and things like that. But the fact that she gave up on our family led to me having two more children. So, I love you, Barbara Marsh. That's my first dedication on Win, Fail, Win, my album. And my second dedication to Win, Fail, Win is Roxanne. Roxanne is my baby mother. Roxanne B, love you, baby. But yeah, she's my baby mother, and we have a daughter together, and she is also my Win, Fail, and Win. She's my win, one, because we have a daughter together. Obviously, that's a big win for us. It's a big win. And she's my fail because, we said that we'd be friends and stay in touch with one another. But I mean, last time we talked, we haven't been talking to each other lately. So it's that's kind of a fail. And like our family didn't stay together and stuff like that. It's kind of a fail. But again, like the win though is like, I went on and had another child, and also like we are trying to be friends. As far as I can tell, Roxanne and I are trying to be friends. But, it's up to her. I've been trying to get a hold of her. But my second baby mother, Roxanne B, Biggity, I love you. And you're my second dedication in Win, Fail, Win. Thank you for our daughter. And hey, Barb, thank you for our son. Even though you're, whatever. But and my third dedication is to the craziest baby mother of them all. I really thought, but like, my third dedication is to Sydney Walker, you know what I mean? And well, actually, that's not her name, though. I just found out today, like, we had our relationship from August 6th to, like, Halloween in 2019, and during that time, she was cheating on me and all that shit, but it's like, what pisses me off the entire most of this whole fucking situation, just yesterday, I found out that her real name is not Sydney Walker, it's not Darian Walker, it's actually Darian Chief. And it's just like, that's the most fucked up thing ever, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't tell me her real name. Like, do you have any idea how fucked up that is? Like we had a relationship August 6th, 2019, and then we like went through all of that, and during that time, she never told me her real name. She told me that her name was Walker, right? And like, and then then we ended up breaking up, and then when we were broken up, she like had my daughter inside of her, and she was having like these other relationships with these other guys and all that shit like that. And it was like, and then she blames me for not being there for our daughter in terms of like, the pregnancy and stuff like that. But she never told me about my daughter. She never said that, "Hey, Darren, you have a daughter." She never said that, "Hey, Darren, I'm pregnant with your baby." She never told me any of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure she used somebody else while she was pregnant, but that's my third dedication, though, to this album, Win, Fail, Win. She's my win because, like, I gave her the daughter that she asked me for. You know what I mean? Like, I gave her everything she asked me for. She's my fail because she never told me that she was having, she told me she miscarried. She told me, like, Roxanne also told me that she miscarried before too, but like, you know, like Sydney told me that she miscarried, and then she had the pregnancy alone without me, and then she had our baby in the delivery room without telling me. I would have been there to cut the cord. I was there to cut the cord for Drayton. Barbara, you can back me up on that one. I fucking cut the cord for Drayton, and I said we'll always be a family together. And then I kissed you in the delivery room, you fucking cold-hearted bitch. We could be a family together right now, but you breaking your promise of, oh, I'll always want my family together. But anyways, back to Sydney, like, yeah, so she never told me that we had a daughter until 5 months into her life. And that's just crazy, right? That's crazy, because, like, the fact that, like, she didn't tell me that we had a daughter until 5 months into her life, and then she turns around and blames me for not being there for, you know, like, the fucking delivery and all that shit, which is completely fucking ridiculous, because I would have been there if she had told me. But she had originally told me that we had a miscarriage, so she's my win because I gave her what she wanted, and she's my fail because she fucking basically lied to me this entire time about, like, oh, I had a miscarriage, Darian, and all that stuff like that. And, like, she was cheating on me at the same fucking time. And, like, you know, like, she had our baby, and she didn't fucking tell me, and I wasn't there to cut the umbilical cord because she never told me. So that's a huge fucking fail. So, but, like, the win is we have a daughter. The fail is that we, you know, like, that she was such a liar, and I only found out her real name yesterday. Can you believe that? After like fucking 2 years of like she's telling me that she loves me and stuff like that. Like, there was a year off where, like, she fucking hated me or something like that, right? And then, like, then she just came back into my life, and now she's just been telling me that she loves me, and we've been back together for like a week, and, like, she's been, like, cheating with other people already, and it's just like she's been telling me that she fucking loves me and stuff like that. But, like, does she really? Because she never told me her real name until yesterday. 2 years of, like, knowing each other, she never told me her real name until fucking yesterday. So to me, that's kind of a fucking, that's a fail, right? Like, on her part, on my part, for never realizing that her real name is completely different than what she said it was. Like, that's fucked up, you know? It's just, it trips me out that, like, people do that, you know? But that is what that is. And the win, though, the win is, like, now I know. You know what I mean? Like, my win is now I know who she is as a person. Like, that lying that she does, she can't stop lying. She's always gonna keep fucking lying. You know, like, I love her with all my heart, and this week we're saying that we're gonna get back together and be a family and all that shit. But it's like, if she keeps, you know, she kept lying, like, this whole time. The fact that I just found out her name yesterday, like, I don't even want to see her anymore, but at the same time, I love her so much, you know, like, but it's like, I want you to think about this for a second, though. Think about, like, knowing somebody for 2 years, and they tell you their name is this, and then after 2 years of knowing them, you find out their real name, and, like, the fucked up thing is, like, her name is, like, Darian Chief, right? That's her fucking real name, and, like, my name is Darren Leach, right? And like our daughter's name is, her last name is Walker. Like, her last name is different than both of her parents. This is like some fucking Greek tragedy, you know what I mean? This is like some fucking Shakespeare shit that you can't make up. My daughter's last name is completely different than both of her parents, and I have no fucking idea why. She's like, it's just, like, I have no idea why she's like this. I have no fucking clue why Sydney lied to me like that on such a grand scale, where I feel and know she doesn't fucking respect me whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, to not tell me her name ever, and then for me to fucking, like, ask, hey, is your name actually this? And then, like, her to be like, yeah, that's my name. It's the most fucking depressing thing I've ever fucking had in terms of a relationship. You know what I mean? In terms of, like, because this week we got back together, and this week we're supposed to be together, and like, oh, I love you, Darren, you taught me so much about sex, I love you, your sex is the best, blah, 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 and all that shit. But, like, none of that matters without fucking respect. You know what I mean? Like, she never fucking told me her name for 2 fucking years. How fucked up is that? Like, I'm so fucking furious about that. But yes, I love her. I love Roxanne. I love my baby mother, Barbara Marsh, too. Like, so my dedications for Win Fail Win go so far: Barbara Marsh, Roxanne B, and Sydney Chief. Those are my 3 dedications so far right now. The other dedications I would like to make are like, pretty standard. Thank you, God, for the talent. If God exists and all that jazz, thank you, God, for making me able to create music and stuff like that. I love that about my life. I love music. I love it, right? So I'm gonna keep doing it for the rest of my life. So thank you, God, on that regard. And thank you to my parents for having me, and thank you to my sons and daughters for being great sons and daughters. I love you. This goes out to you. The idea is that I'm going to own this music unless I get signed with somebody, somebody really big. Unless I get signed in the fucking music industry and move to LA so I can work with them and stuff like that. Unless something big like that happens and I sell out my music and allow somebody else to own it for the most part. But if unless something like that happens, for the most part I'm going to be owning my music, right? I'm going to be owning it, and then I'm going to be passing it on to my children when I'm gone. In that regard, I should probably start making lyrics that are a bit less sexual and perverse and stuff like that. But at the same time, if I want to pass my tracks on to my sons and daughters so that they own them, and if we have videos that are monetized and stuff like that, they can keep generating profits over a small period of time or over a long period of time. For example, if I make a video and publish it today, right? If I were to make a video and publish that today, and then if I were to pass it on to my children in when I die, 40, 50 years from now, whatever it takes, if that all happens, and and they get to keep the rights to it, and it somehow keeps generating money and generating profits, then that's sort of the goal to a certain extent. The goal is for the music. I love making music. That's what I'm here to do, I guess, because it just everything else kind of seemed whatever. I'm here to make music. I'm here to play poker, and I'm here to make videos. I want to make movies and stuff like that, but I need the Skrilla, the Oprah scratch to do stuff like that. So I'm working on getting that through music and stuff like that. And I realized too, through music, I'm gonna have to make some merchandise. I'm gonna have to make some products, and that's really the only way to make money through music, is to have music videos that kind of advertise your products, that advertise your merchandise and stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing stuff like that, but at the same time, it's just mostly about the music, But anyways, so this Win Fail Win album that I'm going to release, hopefully on January 26th, assuming that repost all that SoundCloud jazz, hopefully they got their shit together, because I'm going to submit it on the 19th, and it's supposed to be released on the 26th. That's my goal. If it's not released on the 26th, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed in repost SoundCloud and all that jazz. But it's that's my goal, to have it released on January 26th, because it's the number 26 in terms of dates. It's important to me, because my son's birthday is on a 26th. My daughter's birthday is on a 26th. My grandmother's birthday is on a 26th. My sister's birthday is on a 26th. It's an important number to me, and it would be great to January 26th is Win Fail Win Day from Selkyrk, kind of thing, in my world, right? But yes, that dedication. And also I'd like to dedicate it to my musician friends and family, without a band like Porno Death Grind I was in, right? I was in this band called Porno Death Grind, and go look up the video on YouTube. There's an 18-minute video of just Porno Death Grind music, and it's death metal, right? It's really hardcore death metal. And that was the thing that started my musical career. I didn't really take it seriously back then, but that pretty much started my musical career back in 2008. And then Well, before that, I had Faculty of Noise with like Chris B and all that stuff like that. But like, I would like to dedicate this Win Fail Win to Porno Death Grind, the people that I was working with for my like first real band, and I would also like to dedicate my Win Fail Win to people like Deadlink. Like Josh was a great drummer. Josh, you're a great drummer. Like I'm not dissing you two, Bob. Bob, you're a fucking great drummer from PDG. You're the best drummer I fucking know, by the way, Bobby. Just saying. Anyways, but yeah, Josh, you're second place. Sorry, bro. But yeah, it goes Josh, and then like Ronnie, dedicated to you, buddy. Without you, like we had some good times together when we were Deadlink, right? And same with you two, Orvis, like dedicated to you, bros, because like even though you don't see me as brothers and stuff like that, like I still heart you guys like brothers. You know what I mean? So I dedicate that to you guys as well. So I dedicate it to Barbara, Roxanne, Sydney, Porno Death Grind, the members of Porno Death Grind, my band that I was in, the members of Deadlink that I was in, God, and my babies, of course. Yes, my babies. And also, if you're my future baby mama, this album's for you too, baby. You know what I mean? So, you all have a great day. I'm gonna finish up this album. Like, I recorded a lot of the tracks. Mastering it is fucking, like, it's difficult. It's way more difficult than I thought it would be. But I like the challenge. I'm up for the challenge. You know what I mean? Like, so, if you know how to master, though, I mean, like, if you're in Selkyrk, Manitoba, if you're near Lockport or Winnipeg, if you know how to master tracks very well, maybe contact me if you can. But if not, I'm going to have it done by like the 19th and submit it to repost and all that stuff so that it gets reviewed. And I do have my ISRC numbers, so I'm good to go. So you all have a great day. Today's Friday, so you have a great weekend. And to the people that I dedicated my album to, love you, peace, respect.